Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pyanodons playthrough. In our last episode, we finally accomplished good alien sample, and so we are going to work on yotoi and Grodd, and therefore bedding, which can get us some cotton guts. So we're going to do all those, and then I think we're going to go back to working on metals, most likely, and things like glass and tin and iron, and improving those yields. Because we're going to need a lot of metals moving forward, and I don't really want to have to worry about them. So I've gotten a little bit of work done off screen. I've got 12 yotoi plants engineered and 8 Grodd, and we've got 6 of each ready to go. And I'm going to plop them in our medium factory buildings. We're going to go over to the side here, kind of expanding our base of operations. I probably should go, I don't know, a little to the north. Maybe this corner is a good corner. We'll need some more roboports up in this region, just to make sure we've got plenty of coverage. We'll put a couple up here. Alright, so then I don't know exactly what this is going to look like, or how much space I'll need. But let's find out. So we'll start with yotoi, because I think that's the slower one. Okay, pretty big orchards. We'll just put a couple down. And see what we got. Okay, so we need to grow the fruit to make the seeds. And then to make more of the plants, we need seeds. So we'll start with the fruit recipe. And we'll put our yotois in there. And then we need water, which is easy to do. Soil and limestone, also easy to do. I'll need 2 soil extractors. I'm guessing that, well, I mean, the per second is going to be slow because I don't... Oh my gosh, these can hold a lot of plants. The per second is very slow on these, so 1 soil extractor should be fine for each. We'll place them like so. Put our pump jack. And I used a medium factory building so that I can potentially, fit everything I want just without nesting factory buildings. But I may end up nesting later if I need more. We'll do that. And we'll switch these. So there we go. That should provide limestone and soil. And then we will need to request stone. I don't think there's a super easy way to make it from scratch with soil extractors. We could do coarse fractions made from soil. No, that's horrible. So really we need iron sticks, or we just need to request stone. So I think I'll just request stone and call it a day. So we'll put a requester third up from the left. Stone ore. For what it's worth, I did this off camera, but you guys should probably know. I did do a thing. This stone mine ran out down here, and so I just decided to turn some iron plates into stone. It's a pretty decent ratio, and I just wanted to make sure that I didn't run out of stone bricks. So this actually isn't going to provide stone, though, so I wonder... Yeah, I think that's my provider chest for stone, and it's completely empty right now. So I actually have a bigger stone problem than I thought I did. So let me go at least provide the stone that I'm making from that sand extractor. And as we get more and more efficient iron, that basically makes stone, you know, very, very cheap. Another thought that I had, I mean, I could just mine this stone right here as well. That's probably something I should do. How long will that take me? Honestly, that will not take me more than like a couple minutes here. So let's just do that. I'll just make 20 mining drills and run a belt up. And we'll call it a day. Because it's not very far. So I'll just run the belt from here. And everything goes faster when you're on 2x speed anyway. And then we'll just get as many mining drills on this as we can. Okay, and I guess 3 more. Alright, that should do it. Power. Power. I'm not going to be able to power up that one. We'll do that. And then just connect this back up. Okay. That's probably better than spending iron on stone. Once we run out of stone, that's easy to access. I'm fine using some iron, but there's no real reason to do that when we can just get stone for free out of the ground. Okay, and then I need to connect this stone with our stone brick stuff. So we'll go to the left here. I didn't just deconstruct a pipe, did I? I did. We're gonna go up. Over. And then we'll just have this join in here. And I think I can remove one of these safely. I don't remember what all this is doing, to be honest. I probably just broke everything. We do want input priority right. I don't know, I think that system is only for excess stone. So it'll go first to the sand gravel area. Then it'll go into this storage, which will go off into our main bus, which is good. I think I do want this. It'll go off into our main bus. And then if storage backs up, then it will overflow this direction into saline water. See, that's where I actually don't want... Here's what I'll do. I'll only run the stone from there if we have stone ore is greater than 5,000. Or less than 5,000. So then it will run stone from the stone mines until we have a decent amount built up in here. And then it'll stop. So we'll only have to deal with the saline water overflow if we get too much stone coming from like copper and iron processing. Alright, so that should work itself out, I believe. So we'll go back up to our mines. Also, I need to lay down some more stone brick. It's been a while since I've done that. And this will be yotoi fruit and yotoi leaves. And I never connected up the water, which is unfortunate because they could have been crafting this whole time. Okay, so those are going to take a little bit. They're going fairly fast because it's only an 80-second craft time. And we've got 0.3 on the crafting speed. So then once we have the fruit, we need to process that into yotoi seeds, which are made in a botanical nursery. I didn't leave much room for myself here, did I? That's fine. These aren't the buildings that need the seeds anyway. So these will go up. We will process them in a nursery to make the seeds. This one, the red ones. And then with those seeds, I can make actual yotoi plants, which we'll need a bunch of. And then eventually... Actually, we do need a loop, because the main thing we're wanting to produce with all of this is the leaves. And the leaves come from the actual plants, which come from seeds, which comes from fruit. So I am going to need to kind of balance out the fruit production with the plant production. So we will throw that in Helmod eventually. For now, I just want to get it going. So we need limestone and sand, which, again, I can easily get going over here. We'll leave 2 spaces this time. And then sand, we will need a washer, and we'll get some tailings from this. And we'll hook this up to water. Hook up these guys. Tailings we will evacuate from the building. I'm guessing we're not gonna have a whole lot of tailings. Because the amount of sand we're gonna need is pretty small. I mean, once we have these filled with yotoi, that'll be multiplied by 300, like 100? Is that right? No, about 20. So 0.6 sand per second should be only like 10 tailings or something. So that's not too bad at all. Where's my nearest tailings pipe? Looks like it's pretty far, so we'll need to connect this up. And we will put it right there. Alright, that will be the tailings output. And then we need to transfer some soil into the washer. Okay. This needs to be limestone. This is the wrong recipe. There we go. So now all this needs is seeds, which will come down this way. And we will pick up and drop off. Pick up and drop off. And that should do it. Okay, look, we're already getting our first fruits. Sweet. So we've got 6 seeds. We need 5 to craft 8 plants. Okay, hopefully this will go fairly fast. So I'm going to take out all 6 of those and put them in here. I should probably make these fast inserters. I don't think they'll need to be fast inserters once this kind of... what's the word? Once it backs up, basically. Okay, cool. So we're making yotoi plants. And we'll put the seeds here. And then I've got room for some smaller factory buildings to do condensed setups if I need to improve this production. And obviously I can just copy paste those a bunch of times. But I just wanted to get this whole process going, because it looks like it's going to take a little bit. The good thing is we get 8 at a time from this. So we'll be able to... It looks like there's 33 slots in each of these. So even just for these 4 buildings running, we're going to need 132 plants. Quite a lot. Alright, and then I will give this a little bit of space. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seems fine. And this will be for Grodd. Grodd, and dried Grodd, which will be what helps us make bedding, along with the yotoi. So Grodd, we've got 6 Grodd swamps. What a nice name. And we need limestone, soil, urea, and seeds. Okay, and since these only make one type of thing, let's try to fit 4 in a line here. 4, okay. So I'll put limestone and soil on a belt, and then urea and seeds on a belt. The urea will be requested right here. Urea, 100 should be perfect. Those will balance out. That'll be put on a belt. Seeds will come in, and then limestone and soil will go there from 2 soil extractors, which, again, I'm assuming that'll be enough because of the slow rate that these need things, but we'll find out. So I'll build 2 of those. Pump jack for water. Oh, by the way, someone in the comments was asking me, how do I magically make buildings? I had no pump jacks, and then I was able to just grab one and build it. I have the picker extended mod, and that's what lets you do that. I just hit the tilde key, and it automatically crafts whatever I'm holding in the pipette. It's an incredible mod. I highly recommend it. Saves you so much time. Oh, we also need water for all of these. So we'll put that in the bottom left. Okay, connect that up. We've got urea, then we just need 1 limestone, 1 soil. That will come over here. And then finally we need the seeds, which we need a botanical nursery to process those, probably up top here. Grodd seeds require Grodd. Big surprise. And so we will have to feed this a couple of our hard-earned Grodd to make 4 seeds, which is enough to get started. Okay. We'll do 2 inserters for each one. Run the belts up. I need to run them like this, though. And that should do it. There we go. We're making our first 8 Grodd. And then we need to put that somewhere. Right. I guess we will have... I'm now regretting some decisions. Should have done that differently. I'm gonna move these up 2 squares. Because that will let me have room for underground belts for one of these guys. And this is where we will actually transport the output, which is the Grodd itself. Okay, so we got the top building, and we got this one. That one. And this guy. Alright. And then we'll put the Grodd into here for Grodd seeds. Let's do 4 for now, because I do want to keep some Grodd. To actually... I was about to say staff the buildings, but can you really count plant as staff? I mean, I guess, if you want to. They're basically doing the work. Okay. Okay, so I'll come back and check on that in a minute. Let's check on our yotoi production here. So it looks like we've made 8 successfully. I just realized I don't have any output for these buildings. So we'll put 4 in here, and then we'll put 4 in here. I should get everything rolling again. Take these 2 seeds, put them in there. That way that's crafting. This is just about done. So we will take the beautiful harvest from here. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I want that to be balanced. We'll do 9 in each. I don't know if I need to be focusing more on fruit production right now or on the tree production, but we need a lot more seeds, it looks like. Okay. Sweet. Let's see how we're doing up here on Grodd. Looks like we got some more. I'll make a few more seeds. Keep half of the Grodd for myself. Put 4 in this building. Sweet. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put 4 in this building. Get it crafting. Make sure everything's crafting. It looks like it is. Okay, so Grodd is a little bit easier to get going, it looks like. I will do something like this where we do output priority left. Put those into a chest. That's limited. We do need some more wire here. We want to build up probably like 200 first, and then we'll do seeds. I'll manually kind of work on that first. Although I guess we actually need to do seeds first. What am I talking about? For now, we'll just have it split half and half. And I'll just let that go to 1 full square. And then the seeds need to run back down here. Like so. And that should automate the whole process. And now we already have plenty of Grodd. Sweet. Okay, so I'm curious what the rate is here. So we get 0.438 per second using 0.164 seeds. The seeds come at a ratio of 2. So we're using about 0.08, which is about 1/5 of our Grodd to turn back into seeds. So we're netting about 0.35. That was all very rough math. And bedding, 1 unit of bedding requires... I will definitely be adding formic acid. Oh wait, I can't. So this is a research that might get me to make 200 PyScience packs from the super expensive recipe. Because this doubles our bedding output by only needing some iron and copper. But for now, 1 Grodd makes 2 bedding, which seems like a pretty good amount. Because, at least for now, I'm not using bedding constantly. I'm just using it to make cotton gut studs, which are here. And you only need 1 bedding to make 1.5 cotton gut studs, and some cotton gut stud pups. Oh wait, sorry, you actually use up cotton gut studs to make pups, and then pups you feed moondrops and food to, and they grow up into studs. Okay, well that all makes some amount of sense, I guess. And what's going on here? We are putting these onto the same side of the belt. That is ridiculous. Of course something's wrong. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention. But we will give away most of our stuff here. Although we don't want the seeds to all be stuck in 1 building. Okay, let's check on our aloe. See how it's doing. Looks like we got 8 more. I need to output these somewhere. For now, I'll just put them in a chest. Okay, do that. That should do it. Get them both crafting again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We'll add a little bit more onto the... They kind of look like watermelons, to be honest. At least the picture there. So what do we got? 0.072 per second. Seems pretty slow. But I still have a lot more yotois to make. So these needed 0.034 seeds. And I believe the ratio for seeds is pretty bad. Yeah, 8 fruit only get you 3 seeds. So that's about triple. So I need about triple this in terms of fruit to match the rate of these. So that would be about 0.1. And we're not making 0.1 fruit. So what that means is I can take out a couple of these and put them in here. So that the ratio is a little bit better. 0.083 compared to triple 028 is going to be closer. We've got 8 more, so I think I'll start by putting 6 in these and then 2 in these. And we'll kind of do that until we're done. Sometimes it helps to manually move seeds because they each have some, but one of them isn't running yet. Alright, well that's a slow process, but we're getting there. Alright, we will check on Grodd one more time just to make sure everything's running smoothly. It looks like it is. We already have 84 Grodd, which is quite a bit. Alright, and then I think I will... Guess we'll actually just have this as the Grodd chest. The Grodd Father. And we'll do this first. So this way I'll always have some backup Grodd, essentially, for when I build new Grodd swamps. But then this will be the one that actually provides out to the world. We'll leave that to a healthy amount. I'm pretty sure if we turn half of our Grodd into seeds, we'll always have enough. Because we get double, so that 8 Grodd will make 16 seeds, which half of that is 8 seeds, so yeah. So leaving this splitter on half and half should be fine. I should probably give it a couple more squares just so that it can back up a little bit. So, like for right now, for example. So there's a little bit of a buffer. But that should work fine, and we will just passively provide in the top left corner here. Although, maybe I'll just make the bedding... Nah, we'll make it in a separate plant. We'll make it right here. I think a small plant will work for bedding. It's just some wood processing plants. Oh, and I forgot we need raw fiber. Ugh. Well, I did make more fiber for something. I don't remember what recently. I think it was meat. Or not meat, but for the food, for the milk making animals. What are they called? The cold ones. It's coming to me. Corlexes. I needed some fiber for Corlex food. Wow, there's a lot of bots flying this direction. Okay, so we need to establish all that into bedding. Which is made in wood processing unit. So So we'll have a requester requesting wood. 100's probably fine. Maybe make it 200. Wood, yotoi leaves, dried grodd, and raw fiber. Okay. Yotoi leaves. Dried grodd. Probably like 120. I guess the stack size is only 20 for that, which is weird. And then raw fiber, which we'll see if we have any in the network. It looks like we do not. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So am I not making fiber? I thought I was. Maybe it's just I'm literally using all of it all the time. Oh, it's the kick-out seeds I'm making here. Yeah, so these guys are working hard to make kick-out seeds. And kick-out, which I could turn into fiber. Is there a better way for me to make fiber? I know there is later. Once I get this recipe. I mean, 40 raw fiber? Look at that, that's crazy. So I'll need 600 PyScience for that, though. But adding in some sugar, sulfuric acid, and sugar is just Arcad honey. So literally just 50 Arcad honey, 30 sulfuric acid, 100 formaldehyde, which is pretty easy to get now that I have molybdenum ore, and then 50 casein solution, which comes from the milk that I've got automated, gives us 40 raw fiber versus one kick-out normally giving you 5. So that will be a very, very, very nice recipe once we have it, but we don't have it yet. So for now, it does look like kick-outs are the way to go. Wood is pretty inefficient. So I don't know if kick-outs or wood is better. But I do need a way to make fiber. Looks like we're still short on those kick-out seeds, too. Like, we're still short on... Didn't I limit this? I did. Okay, it does look like we've caught up on milk production, which is good. Okay. So the milk has backed up. What about the Corlexes? Corlexes have backed up as well. So the Corlex food should start backing up. That must have been recent because this provider is still... Where's the Corlex food even being taken? I thought that... Yeah, it's just being taken to here. Okay. So that'll start backing up soon-ish, but we're definitely short on these kick-out seeds. So I probably should copy this whole build and do another one. And given that I'm doing that, I probably should put this inside a medium factory building. And are tailings coming in or out? They're going out. Tailings out, coke in. Okay. And then this pipe is for the aromatics. Output of the phosphorus stuff. Which is coming from here. Okay. So we are going to put a medium factory building in this area. And then we'll put the other one inside of it. Copy that. We'll offset it by 1, because then that'll make it easier to get rid of all the tailings. Tailings go out. Oh yeah. I was about to turn this into an underground pipe, but I had a reason that it wasn't. It's because I already have an underground pipe doing water. So the tailings come out the upper of the two. So we'll have them do this. Okay. I will need to make some kick-out plants And then we need requester chests for coke in the lower of the top left here. And I think I am okay just using some roboports in here. And we'll have the coke show up there. Just here, coke. 200 will probably be more than enough. Maybe not, we'll do 300. And then the tailings come out here. And we want to make sure that's on output mode. That's on output mode, and we'll have to build everything in here. I'm so thankful for nanobots. They're so fast, especially when you speed the chemo. We want to balance that. This one's output mode. You need some more kick-out plantations. And I'll actually need some kick-outs because I don't have any. And then we will put provider chests on the end, top left here. What's a better way to do this? I feel like... Huh. I had such nice logic to make sure it's providing both things, but now it feels kind of weird to just have a requester chest here requesting both things. But I guess it's fine. So we'll want to request 200 seeds and 200 kick-out. And then that'll be provided outside. But then we will also want to actually process some of that kick-out into fiber and provide that. And then we'll probably double this again. We'll see. First I have to get some Pyanodons in here. Let me grab a couple more. This needs to request coke. I think 20 is fine. Copy that request. This needs to be a provider chest. Okay. So everything's running, which is good. I do need a bunch of kick-out. But other than that, I think we're good to go. Tailings are being output. Okay. I think I have some kick-out in the circuits building, but let's find out. I do. That's good, because I need it. I'm just going to take everything that this building has to offer, and we'll let it rebuild itself. Yeah, those are all running, so we should be fine. Okay. Looks like a lot of bots are wanting to bring me things, so I'm gonna wait. Wait a moment for deliveries. Oh my gosh, logistics bots are tapped out. What happened? Oh, I bet it was them delivering factory buildings to me. And now those are... Every time these factory buildings go away, the number of requests go way up. Although that doesn't seem what they're actually doing. I must just have built a lot of things. Yeah, look at this. Okay. Well, that feels like good enough to me. Back to kick-out. Let's label this building. Kick-out seeds. Kick-out plants. Raw fiber. All the things. Okay, so that should help these buildings get started. We'll put the seeds there. We'll also start with 60 kick-out. And then this one, I'm trying to think. There's not an easy way, because I want seeds to go to this area, and then I want, here's what I'll do. I will only output seeds if the number of kick-out plants in that chest is greater than 50. So what this will do is we still prioritize seeds first so that all of these are running. Also, we have a steam issue here because I never crafted a boiler. There we go. So the other one was designed to provide kick-out seeds, so it was providing those first, and then if I ever backed up on kick-out seeds, it would start to provide the kick-out plants, because I thought that's nice to be able to provide both. Well, this one I want to be the inverse of that, so it will provide kick-out plants to make seeds first, but then it won't actually provide those seeds to the network unless it already has kick-out plants provided to the network, which means if we're constantly requesting those plants from here, it'll never actually store up until plants are backed up, which is what we want. So all that being said, I think this will do what we want it to do. We just need some clay. Do we even is that enough clay? 0.338? 0.75, yeah, okay. It just has to build up first, I guess. Do I have any in my inventory? I don't think I do. But they like to store up to 20, apparently. Okay, so that'll all get running and give us some kickouts, which will help with the fiber issue that I've been having. And then that will balance out with the provider chest outside. Okay, I like that better, and I can, you know, gosh, I could probably get 4, 8, 12. I could probably do 16 if I really wanted to fit that many. But I'll settle for 2 at the moment. And let's check on our... Whoa, look at all these. Yotoi. Okay. So we have almost enough to fill up all of our buildings now. So the rate is much improved, 0.2 per second. And then the rate these need seeds is almost 0.1 per second, which is more than these are providing. So the ratio is probably like 3 to 2 or 4 to 2 even. We can always throw that in Helmod later. Sweet. Okay. There we go. Did that work out exactly right? Yeah, we have all our buildings full. 33 in each. Alright, alright, alright. There we go. So now these can be provided... Again, we're going to split in half to build up a stock of those, but then the rest of them will just go into the provider network like so. That one can be an output chest, and we'll just provide like 2 stacks. And then, oh, you know what? I don't actually need to provide those, do I? I need to provide the leaves. I don't think these are used. Actually, they are used in some other recipes. So we'll do that, and then we'll also provide the leaves. So I need some wood cutting facilities. Wood processing units. I assume 1 is enough, but I'm not sure about that. Let's see if I can fit it down here. I think I can if I move that. Okay, so wood processing is here. So those will go in that chest I was talking about. And then these will get processed into leaves. Those will get put over here. And now we will switch this to balance. And we'll do a diagonal, and then we'll have some conditions here. This will only put in until yotoi or only if yotoi is less than 100. This will put in if leaves are less than 400. Maybe 600. We'll get a lot of those stocked up. And then we need to remove that. Stop. Okay. That should do it. Over the course of time, this will fill up. And then dried Grodd is the other thing I have to worry about. So how do I make dried Grodd? And then I think as soon as we get... it's in evaporators. So I think we'll get some bedding, and then we'll call it an episode. So I will need to request hot air. And we will definitely do that via barreling. Hot air barrel. 20 is fine. We will unbarrel it. And then we need a provider chest. Right there. That one can be output mode. This will be empty hot air barrel. Okay, the evaporator. I should build it up near the Grodd plants, I guess. And how fast does this work? Because essentially we're exchanging 25 hot air for 1 dried Grodd, which seems worth it to me. It also works faster. Okay, so 1.2 per second. I literally only need 1 of these until my infrastructure becomes much bigger than I currently have it. 1 will be enough. Because that means we'll need an insane amount of yotoi, aloe, and everything. So I will just take from that one and provide to a different one. Because now that I think about it, I don't know if Grodd is used in anything else. It is. Okay, it's used in different food, like quality Brauk food, some other biomass things, orexigenics. Gosh, look at these recipes. You need to scroll like 3 pages down to see all the ingredients. It's insane. Alright, so we'll put a limit on that. And then that'll be output mode. Sweet. Okay, so we've got dried Grodd going, which means we've got everything we need except for raw fiber. So we'll take one more quick look at Kickout. See how that's going. Wow, I can't get in the door. Okay, so these are all running smoothly, it looks like. We are building up Kickout over time. And then that's being provided to the network. So now we just need another wood processing unit. For now, I'll just do 1. That actually takes the Kickout from there, makes raw fiber. It's the wrong recipe. And provides it. I don't think I have anything else requesting raw fiber, so hopefully that will all go to, what's it called? To the bedding. But we'll see. Yeah, it's being flown to the northeast, so that's good. So then we will make our bedding in here. We'll make our bed and then sleep in it. What do I make bedding in? Is it just factory? No, it's also a wood processing unit. Wood processing unit. We'll probably make a few more. I'll need some sooner or later. For now, 1 is plenty. 0.286. Maybe that's not plenty. I think that actually is. We'll do a chest here. 1 stack. Provider chest. It stacks to 50, so we'll probably do 1,000 bedding. Seems like a reasonable limit. And then output mode. I probably should have 2 of these running, but yeah, we'll just, okay, we'll make it happen. And I wonder if those need to be upgraded now. Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 items per second. So that'll work, and then we'll put them onto a belt that then gets put into this chest. Not that I have enough aloe leaves to run them, but it at least works. Okay, and we have bedding. So that's been a huge journey. I mean, we first looked at bedding like 20 or 30 episodes ago, and looking at all the different things we needed to make that work was pretty painful. So in the next episode, we will be working on cotton guts, hopefully, and kind of get that whole loop started and going. We've already gotten some cotton guts. They're right here, actually. We've got 71 of them. Wait, oh, right, cotton gut studs are not the same as cotton guts. That's right. So we will need to make new cotton gut studs, is kind of the path that we're going to have to take. And we'll get that done. I'm going to get rid of, oh my gosh, these bots. I think I've built too many things by hand. Eventually I will have to grow up from handcrafting all my buildings, but that day's not today. I do want to get rid of all the things that are relevant, except for wood. And then I've got other random things in my inventory, like these yotoi leaves, or yotoi plants. We'll just throw them in there. And I think that's good. So I have some random cages. Okay, well, we've automated lots of things in this episode, and that feels good. We've got plenty of dried Grodd to go around, I think. I don't know why it only stacks to 20. That's very strange, I feel. Yeah, Grodd is running. Yotoi is running. Technically, we have bedding running, though it's very short on fiber. But yeah, I think we'll call it an episode here, and in the future episodes, we'll be working on cotton guts. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.